Qasim says, in a dream on February 9th, 2018, I was passing through a place. As I was walking, I looked at the ground which had grass on it. I felt that in this land, gold and gems and other precious resources are found here. I began digging the earth, and I felt a stone-like object. I removed the dirt from it to find out that it was gold. I became very happy and kept on digging. I then found gems and other precious resources. I said that I will make a machine just as I saw in the dreams by the help of Allah. I put everything in a bag, picked it up, and moved forward. I then started to look for a place where I could melt the metals and start working on the machine. I continued to walk until I saw a building to my right. I entered the building in hopes of finding a furnace. When I entered the building, I felt that it was under the control of some satanic forces. I became frightened on the thought of this and said that if anyone sees me, they will capture me. But I did not have any other choice and went forward. I reminded myself that when Hazrat Muhammad migrated from Mecca, the ones who wanted to destroy him sieged the area. But he recited a few verses from Quran, due to which they could not see him. I said that I should do the same thing as him. I tried my best to remember, but I could not recall the words. I pronounced the name of Allah and started to move forward while reciting Surah Ikhlas. The light of the building was very low, which made things difficult to see. None of those forces could see me. I was walking a straight path and the walk was very long. I was also carrying a lot of weight, so I kept on getting tired, but I did not give up. I walked with continuous fear, knowing that the satanic forces are nearby. After a certain point, I felt that I have gotten out of the reaches of those forces. I saw a place to my left and went there. There was an iron furnace, some templates, and an iron table. Hence, all the materials that I required were present there. I said that yes, this is exactly what I was searching for. I placed my things there and took some rest. I faced the iron furnace, ready to begin my work. There was a lot of difficulty due to the darkness. I saw that the furnace seemed to be unused for many years. The furnace also had coals in it. Suddenly, I realized there was nothing to light the fire on the coals. I said that if I knew this before, I would have at least carried a matchstick with me. I became very tired and said that this is a very difficult job. I assumed that it would have been easier. I began searching for something to light the fire in the darkness. At last, I found some oil and stones. I poured the oil on the coals and started to rub the stones so that somehow they would catch fire, but they did not. My hands were already tired due to carrying the heavy load. I felt that I could not bear much more than this. Then suddenly, the stone from my left hand fell down. I got up in anger and said that I can't do this work anymore. I am very tired and there's still a lot of work left. For now, I can't even light the fire. And even if I do, melting the metals and making the machine is extremely difficult itself. In my frustration, I threw the remaining stone from my right hand. It hit the first stone, which caused a big spark, and the coals caught fire. But I still said that I do not want to do this work anymore. I've done everything that I could do. I then looked at the path of return. I said with desperation that I wish I had never started this work. Now how can I possibly go back from this long and dangerous path? I then looked at the other side in search of a way out. I just took a few steps when I heard footsteps of some people coming towards me. I saw those people coming from my right. Those people wore black clothing with turbans on their head. Those people stopped near the iron furnace and took out the gold and gems from my bag and placed them at one side. Then they increased the fire in the furnace and started to melt the gold. I became surprised and said that what are they doing? Those are my things. But then I said that why should I care? I'm not going to continue this work anyways. I couldn't see what they were doing clearly because of the dark. One man puts two things made from the gold on the table and then starts to work again. That gold was shining very brightly in the dark. I became curious and said that what have these people made? When I drew near, I found two golden gears with gems embedded on their surface. Upon seeing them, I became very surprised and happy. I said that these are exactly like the gears that I wanted to make. I examined them carefully and found that they were very nicely made. However, there was room for improvement, which I considered telling them about. But then I stopped and said that whatever has been made in this darkness is enough. I should not bother them, for Allah has made my work easy. Once they complete the parts, I will take a look at the machine. I then heard the sound of someone's footsteps. The Prophet ﷺ was coming towards me. I became very happy to see him. From the way he was walking, I noticed that he became very weak, which made me sad. I greeted him, and he greeted me back. I said that, look, these people have made these gears with such hard work. Look at how they are shining, and the gems on them are shining as well. He became very happy on seeing them. He said that these people are working very hard and doing good work. Allah will give them a huge reward. Then I said to him that could you hold the gears and check their quality? He said that I have become very weak and the muscles of my right arm are weak too. These gears are quite heavy and I cannot pick them up. I said, do not worry. Soon when all the parts are made, I will make a machine and will be capable of fixing your arm. Your arm will become normal again, and you will get energy in your body too, and you will work like you used to work before. Upon hearing this, he became very happy. He said in excitement that Qasim, may Allah grant you with more knowledge. And the dream ends there.